everything I do. Why? Is this what you meant to happen? All of them.
After all we went through...
Guess I deserve it. After what I did. Are they my sin to bear for choosing salvation?
Please, stop! Stop it! Give them back!
Salvation is born of sacrifice, miracles of misery. From shattered shards, a new crystal legend will arise. Yes! Let anger be your strength! Despair! Despair and save us all! Lo, the day of wrath is come!
Anger didn't drive us. We just had things worth fighting for.
Yet again. How many times must you fail?
Let me go.
We take the form of Ragnarok. Deliver us that which we have too long been denied.
What do you want?
Yourself in hatred. Let it infuse your soul with the strength it craves. Your awakening demands an offering of pain.
Vanille, run.
No! I swore I wouldn't run away anymore! I'd rather fight and lose than give up without even trying!
miracles out of misery. You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, Fang. Who'd be dumb enough to swallow that crock?
Sure. We've all had better weeks.
You're alive!
But you can't be. Could be more Fal'Cie smoke and mirrors.
Fang, I'm sorry.
We made you go it alone.
Second time now, isn't it?
But where were you?
Somewhere cold and dark. Just thinking about everything that happened up until now. And then it was like...
It was like I had a glimpse of the future. Everyone was smiling and laughing. Even Sarah. Even Light.
I don't know. A new focus or something. Thinking didn't really make sense, of course. I mean, knowing you were wormbait and all, but as luck would have it, next thing I know, I feel somebody pushing me right along.
You were there too, Fang. Same side. All of us. Together to the end.
Listen, you're not alone anymore. We have a new family now. We stick together, you hear me?
Yes, I promise. We promised, didn't we? The brand of a lassie. The symbol of the focus we all faced. The mark of the fate we all shared. Proof of the promise we all made.
The heroes never die. Come on. We've got a world to save.
If we have the power to destroy Cocoon, then we have the power to save it. You say you want your day of wrath, do ya? Well, it's coming right up!
Time we gave the people what they really want.
We can do it. I know we can. We made it this far.
Right.
Let's make a real miracle happen.
Lady Luck sure ain't on his side.
Overreach yourselves.
No, we overreach you.
Is that so?
You don't believe in anything. You gave up on life before you were even born. Sat poisoning Cocoon from the inside, waiting for someone to come and destroy you. Sure, you think the end of the world is salvation. All you care about is death's release. So take it, and leave the rest of us alone. We don't think like that. When we think there's no hope left, we keep looking until we find some. Maybe Cocoon is past saving, but it's our home, and we'll protect it or die trying! We live to make the impossible possible! That is our focus!
Ugh, angry talking clock. Orphan.
Find your own
Final stage. We should probably use a libroscope just to get things understood. And what we understand is it's immune to physical and magical, so basically we've got to stagger it if we're going to stagger it. I don't know why I switched to that one. Try disaster, please, thank you. We've got haste. Stagger bar is dropping only slowly, thanks to the saboteur. Staggered. Debuffed. Juggled. Keep going, lightning, thank you. Max stagger thingy bar. Can we get a launch off to it? There is another launch off. Job done. 5-starred, 1 minute ending. A lovely job. Lovely job indeed. No spoils. However, the Crystarium is expanded. You know what that means. That means New Game Plus potential. So, we'll enjoy the ending. Very cinematic game, so expect a very cinematic ending. And I will talk to you again when we get to the credits.
We're here to stop him. We've come to save Cocoon, right?
Right.
Stay together!
Hey, grab my hand.
Okay.
Fang! Vanille!
Vanille?
Wishes can come true. But not if you just wait for miracles. Ready. Miracles are things we make for ourselves. Here and now. Wake up.
They did it. They saved the world.
No, they gave us a new one.
That's one gift I'll forgive him for not rapping.
Yeah.
This is as much as we can do. The rest is up to you.
Does this mean we completed our focus?
Cocoon's seen better days, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I'd say that qualifies as a demolition. Focus complete.
Whatever you want to believe.
It really is a miracle.
My brand! It's gone!
It's easy to lose sight of things in a world as wide as this one. But if you keep going, you're sure to find what you're looking for, sooner or later.
Hmm?
Whole big bunch of chocobos. Hey, look there.
Sarah!
It is.
Dodge!
Snow!
Sarah!
They're gone, aren't they?
Hey,
I guess they meant for this to be goodbye. Then again, we've changed our fates before.
Come on.
Okay.
I've missed you.
Sarah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hey, come on, the apologies can wait. We got a wedding to plan. What? You aren't gonna allow it.
Wow.
Right?
You don't waste any time, do you?
No, I don't.
That's right, just charge in, guns blazing.
I swear to you, I will make her happy.
I believe you. Congrats.
When prayers turn to promises, not even fate can stand in their way.
We held the light of hope in our hearts and achieved the impossible. Now we live on to greet a new dawn.
And there we have it. The ending of Final Fantasy XIII. Incredibly cinematic game. Cinematic game. But that just goes to show how good Square Enix is at telling a great story throughout the Final Fantasy series. Each one getting better and better. Well, I'll take that back and leave that up to you to decide. But Final Fantasy XIII, definitely a great story. I enjoyed playing it, I enjoy replaying it, and I hope you enjoyed running through it with me and my style of not quite getting everything right. I quite enjoy that about it. People complain about the linearity of it, the fact that it's a very straightforward go here to here kind of concept. That doesn't really bother me too much, as I showed throughout the playthrough. There are plenty of opportunities for you to do your running backwards and forwards, mindless grinding situations, and what's the difference between running backwards and forwards or running around in circles on a world map? Same thing, really. What was the other thing that they say about the linear side of it? Just going from one boss fight to boss fight. They say about the taking away from the gameplay aspect of it, but clearly the bosses obviously are the key part of fighting through any of these games. So the fact that these bosses get progressively harder and harder and challenging, requiring you to deal with them in certain ways, especially the additional bosses that you can fight on the side, that is something that I only briefly delve into. The fact that, yeah, these bosses actually require you to think and react quickly. Then Troy Baker. Sorry, I just noticed a familiar name that I forgot was in it. Even there, the reflection of the screen on the black floor, I mean, how good a touch is that? They definitely went very all out, because this was the first... Is this the first one that came on to PS3? Obviously, they tried to get as much as they could out of what was the next-gen console that they were delving into, and just touches like that, the whole game just looks so beautiful. With the cutscenes, the many cutscenes. I think there's like 12 to 13 hours worth of cutscene in it, which is why there's a big difference between a casual playthrough and someone that was trying to speed through cutting all the cutscenes out. You can save yourself like up to 15 hours probably just by cutting out the amount of cutscenes involved, but I play them for the story, and that involves the cutscenes, and I enjoy them. I think they're great. I think they're so well done. Obviously they can get better. I hope to see how they improve on the future ones. But like I said, I enjoy the linearity of not having to get distracted. Although there were some times where I did get distracted, so can't say it's too linear. Even following a road, you can swerve a little, and that's perfectly fine. I like swerving. Not that I'm a bad driver, but yeah, pretty straightforward. Following along, taking those moments that you require to just keep yourself up to date, and then the joy of being able to figure out what paradigms work best for not only for you but for the situation you're going up against. Planning ahead can be very important for that aspect, and yeah, that's where the linearity doesn't really bother me so much, because it is just like any other game. You're just going from one boss to another. Doesn't matter how roundabout you go to it, you can quite happily swerve, as I said, get yourself prepared for anything that comes quite easily, and enjoy the fact that you can quite happily plough through the game in one direction, enjoying all these great cutscenes. Even in that small window, they just look so nice. We shouldn't leave out the saying well done to the audio side of things as well, not just the visual side. Audio-wise, great. You know, they definitely kept on par with the voice acting and sound effects that came along. Not only that, but yes, the music in the game. The music in the game is very good. As always, they always bring good music to set the tone and atmosphere to everything that's going on with the story, which is good. It's all good. Everything is good. What else can I say other than the fact that, yeah, I mentioned plenty of times, it's a very cinematic game, but that doesn't take away from the fact that there are plenty of gameplay aspects that make it well worth playing. Not just a story to watch and enjoy, but a game to enjoy playing as well, and thinking about, and requiring fast reaction times, which is something that is picking up more and more, obviously, as it moved onto the PS3 generation. You've got much faster reaction times required with the shifting of the paradigms. That probably threw a lot of people off because they wanted to just sit in one paradigm or something like that, which you can do, but you know, getting yourself set up, jumping between offense, defense, you know, middle grounds and stuff like that. It's not just in the whole fun of setting up the idea and concept of how you want to play, but the execution of it was definitely a new thing with the speed that you had to go through it all, which probably threw a lot of people off when they first looked at playing it. But nevertheless, we adapt, we enjoy, we move on and get good at the games. Obviously that only refers to portions of my playthrough, since they weren't all good moments that I performed. Other moments, yeah, messed up a little bit, but that won't stop me from playing through the game again next year anyway. The other part about the playthrough is the additional stuff, what would be considered New Game Plus. At the end of the credits it will give me the option to save my game, and I can reload that game before the Fight of Orphan with the extended Crystarium, and that will give us a load of extra stats that we can go on and do other stuff for. But that's for another time. As for now, as it says, thanks to all fans of Final Fantasy, Square Enix and Square Enix staff. Thanks to everyone watching and enjoying this playthrough of mine. I've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. And if I continue on, I shall see you again with any further parts that I decide to put in at a later date. So, thank you again. And goodbye.